Okay, collective. All right, how you doing? So I've had to start this again for everybody because channeled-wise, man, I look like a lunatic. Because all I kept hearing was the thong song, or I'm writing songs, and I'm writing love songs, and I'm writing love letters, and I've got a thong on. I mean, I've got a dong on with someone, or like I've got a thong on, and I'm writing songs on a thong. Like I wrote your name on my underwear, or something like that, or I'm like making underwear with a name on it. Well, I'm sorry, I can't sell that in my actual shop unless they start selling underwear. I don't know, but I keep hearing like I've got your name on my underwear. Really? But like, or I'm writing songs and I'm writing love letters and songs, and I'm writing these songs on love letters with hearts on, or like I've got a thong with hearts on all on it. Okay, or I've got a thing for Steve, or I've got a thing. It's like I've got this thing. I've got this thing, Stephen King, but I've got this thing and I've got this song on it, or I've got your name on it. Well, some of you may have like received my t-shirts, but I keep hearing, very strange, I'm doing it again, man. I've got to stop it because spiritually all I can hear is that I'm writing songs, I'm writing raps, I'm writing wrongs. Two wrongs can't make a white. And it's something about blending colours and blending in and making colours and like artistic, like painting, artistic, spiritual expression, and like visual aspects, t-shirts, clothes, thongs for some reason, writing songs, writing love letters, also like writing or talking to somebody, but like talking to someone and sending them love letters or sending them songs or sending them thongs. Some of you could be sending in your thongs as like, I'm just going to send my thong in. Someone could be showing someone their underwear and like, I'm just going to show you my underwear or something. I don't know. Or like, I'm going to show you my thong. I'm going to show you my song. I'm going to show you my thong. I'm going to show you the song that I wrote about my thong with me singing with a thong on. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. So someone's either like trying to find rhymes, rapping rhymes that rhyme with thong and song, and like, well, I heard Steve, someone's putting my name on their underwear or something, or like I've got my name written all over it. I mean, you could, like I said, I'm picking up messages of people that could have received their t-shirts and stuff like that. But I'm going to send you a picture of my t-shirt. Well, I did say to people, if you want to come on to the channel and you've got t-shirts and you've bought them, then I will do, because I've got a new Angel Radio coming up, I'll post a video of your t-shirt with you in it, or just a t-shirt, that's a bit pointless, with you on it. So, I don't know, something like that. But that's all they keep saying. I'm trying to write a song with a thong. Trying to write a song that I've never heard before. Venus. Here's a song that you've never heard before. So someone's writing their own material, making their own material, or writing their own material, or like Madonna, or Donna, but someone beginning with M. And I'm writing my own material. But I'm making it authentic. It's not original. It's my own. So I'm hearing for a lot of you, you've got like this very artistic flair that's going on, okay, for you collectively. I mean, if you're not relating with these messages, then you have to wait for the tarot. But I keep hearing like I've got all of this, all of these things on. I mean, this is me all day long, bro. I've got so many projects going on with music and arts and stuff like that. I love it, me. But like visual aspects, if you find my channel for a while and you know my Angel Radio, my other channel, I love visual stuff, right? So it's kind of like that. Like I've got a lot of visual expression and a lot of like I'm trying to like express myself through arts and through performance and performing arts and performing act, like a duo. So I'm hearing a duo, a duet or something, that you might want to collab or do a duet with someone, or like you're doing one of those, I don't know, I've never seen it, but well, I've seen them somewhere. But you know when you get an app, okay, and you do a duet, like, I don't know, a popular person about the charts come up, and they come up on one side and you appear up on the other, and they sing and then you sing, or something like that, or like, or if not that, then like a collaboration, like I'm collaborating with an artist of some sort, or I'm collaborating, I'm hearing collab in the lab. I'm also hearing a Labrador, also Labrador. So some of you have got a dog, which is a Labrador, okay? I'm also hearing Great Dane, also. Great Dane. Great Dan. Daniel, Dan, Great Dane. Captain Dane. So, Captain Dane. So that was, I know what love is, Janai. So, Forest. So the name Frost, or Forest, or Gump, Forest Gump, or Forest. But they just keep saying, like, collaboration, music, arts, expression, rapping, rhyming, t-shirts, underwear, thongs. Songs were about thongs. I mean, I don't know if I've already said this because I turned it off because I was looking crazy. That I wrote a song a while back called the Tampon song. Tampon, tampon. But that's on Angel Radio. I think it was. Well, it's on here. I know it is, but I'm sure I did post that on Angel Radio as well, called the Tampon song. If not, it's on here somewhere. But yeah, like I'm trying to write a song, or I'm trying to collab, or something like that. But they keep saying a laboratory. Okay, laboratory, in labour. Some of you could be in labour and you're taking your thong off. Well, you should have put your thong on. But like, just put that song on. Or can you just play that song? Can you put the song on? Or someone's just listening to a lot of music. I mean, that's me all the time. But like listening to a lot of music. Can you put the lab on though? I keep hearing, can you put lab on? Lab on? Lab on? Or is it like a foreign language, like Labon? Labon? Lebanese, or Lebanese temple ball, bruv. Any of you remember that? Took in the wrong herb. Lebanese temple ball. Fucking hell, bruv. But like Lebanese. Or it could be an old bit of dog bar. And any of you from Britain remember the old dog bar? Bit of slate. But yeah, slate, like real cheap man's like fluffy stuff and the funny stuff, right? The funny fags. But yeah, we used to call it, we used to be Lebanese temple ball, or it was slate. But slate we called dog bar because it came in a big slab of bar. We called it dog bar. But like, unless you're this dog or this Labrador keeps barking or something, I don't know, they keep saying dog bar. Dog bar. Dog bar? Digby. Someone has like a really big dog. Digby. Can anybody remember Digby when it came out on television? It was a huge dog. Like, it was over exaggerated because it was on the telly. It was like a huge. It wasn't just a normal dog. It's like, you know, up in the clouds. But like Digby. Digby. That used to be my favourite show when I was a child. Was Digby. Or B, the name B. Can you dig B? Can you dig B? Can you dig? Can you dig up a B? Why would you want to do it? Why would you want to dig up a B? Can you give me a B? Can you give me an A? Anybody beginning with A or B? Abby or Abbott or Abigail or B? Beyonce B. But like, can you give me an A? Can you give me a B? Someone's cheerleading. Like a cheerleader. Or like Cheers, 3 of Cups. I don't know. Some of the readings, those star signs, Scorpio had a very good one. My rising, there was a brilliant. Some people, I don't know. But yeah, I definitely keep hearing like cheerleading, cheering. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. Some sort of celebration going on, or a party. Might be around Leo energies. Or some sort of celebrate good times, come on. So I'm hearing good celebrations and happen over the years. Let the good times and the laughter too. We're gonna celebrate and party with you, come on now. Celebration, Sally, but celebrate, let's celebrate, cheers. So there's the only thing I can think of is either a party, a wedding, really be a funeral. Well, I don't know. But like a birthday. And the only birthday there is really at the moment is Leo. So I can't tell you how far my visions extend. But what I have noticed, if you've been following for a while and you noticed the last one where I said about new people and stuff like that, and this person's got game and all of these things, so many people have been like, there's a lot of energies where when I do these globally, I can't tell you. Or there was also another one as well. What was that? So if you can remember, right back in, I think it was like May or whenever it was, I'd done a set of readings. Someone informed me and let me know that I was channeling and saying delta, gamma, and that was when I was actually making meditation music. I made a meditation track, and I kept saying, all I keep hearing is like delta, gamma, delta, ray, blah blah blah. Well, they're actual frequencies of what I use when I make music. Okay, but when I kept saying, I just keep hearing like Della or Delta. This person informed me and let me know, because I don't really know too much about COVID, but before the second wave of COVID hit, don't they call that Delta now? Wow, there you go. So I'm really going cold. Don't they call that Delta? Right? Is it the Delta variant or whatever it is? I don't know. But if you've been following for a while and you can recall and you can remember, I kept saying Delta, gamma rays, like gamma rays, Delta, but they kept saying like Delta, 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 Delta. Yeah, there you go. So, and then that was before the COVID virant thing. Yeah, man, this really makes me think. In the Scorpio reading, can you remember before COVID actually hit? And I said toilet paper? Why on earth do I keep hearing like toilet paper? Why do I keep hearing like bog roll, toilet paper? And then lo and behold, like a week later, that was where everybody started fighting for toilet paper, like scrambling to get all the food and everything, and scrambling. So I don't know if you've been following my channel for a while, but you'll know these are not my ears, by the way. It's a new seat. Oh, hello. But yeah. So I don't know what this is. Scrambling, Scrabble. Some of you like Scrabble. Scrabble. Anyway, I can't play Scrabble because I'm dyslexic. Believe it or not, I can read code and I can read people's minds and I can talk to fucking dead people. Just find it very difficult to read and write, believe it or not. But if you look at Richard Branson, bruv, he was exactly the same, bruv. But yeah, I'm dyslexic, so I'm fucking foobard really when it comes to things like Scrabble. But yeah, when it comes to reading code and reading minds and reading people's lives and everything else, and someone's reading the name Reedy or Reed or Damien, but like Reedy. Well, someone keeps reading cards or reading cards. Reading cards? I want some reading cards. Some of you are buying yourself a new deck, or you got yourself a new dick. Who knows? I got myself a new deck and a new dick, and I'm seeing this. You could really be dealing with a Scorpio. They had that in theirs. But like I'm dealing with a new dick. Somebody's got themselves a new dick. That's all I'm putting. That's all I'm putting on it is a dick. Some of you want a t-shirt with a dick on it. Or like you want a picture with a dick on it or something. I don't know. But I'm hearing, well, just put dick on it. Unless his name's Richard. I don't know. But like, just put dick on it. Just put a dick on it. Just put dobber on it. There you go. Just put bingo dobber on it. T-shirts. Just put your bingo dobber on it. Oh dear. Somebody though has got their eye on someone's dobber, put it that way, or wants their eye on their dobber. Oh, I don't know. Let's move on. Okay, collective. So this is where we do now. Every other day, am I going to do a channeled message and also tarot card reading for everybody? Okay, for everybody. And these readings, they're going to start here, but you're going to get them over on both tiers, on the full access, but also your monthly reading. Your last one was over there because I forgot to tell you that I'm putting it over on the first one also. And every time do I do these readings, this will also go to both tiers on Patreon. So if you're a Patreon member, the first tier is extremely cheap for what you get. Really cheap. I think both are cheap, really. But the first one is really cheap. I think it's like $3 a month. It's really not too much, right? I think that's what it is anyway. But like, it's really not too much. So what I'm going to give you is the monthlies, and then I'm also going to give you the random readings as well. So if you want to join, it really helps me out. You don't get as much as you do with the full access because that's where it'll be star sign specific, because I'm going to stop doing so many star signs and I'm going to be putting them over on the full access bundle, but I will be doing these, okay? Not fully all the time for the people that are wanting star signs. It's just that the star signs are a little bit of a dead end, really. So let's see where we go with this. Things will change. I have a Gemini moon, so so collectively, show me what is coming up for the collective energies, please. Main stories for the collective energies. New person, told you, Scorpio had this. A new person, a new common interest, common people. I want to live like common people. I want to do what common people do. I want to live like common people. I want to sleep with common people like you. But what else can we do? Well, we can talk. So some of you are talking with a new person. This person has been coming up over some of the readings on the left and right scenarios in the star signs of a new person, a new project, a new thing. This could even be Steve. This is a Piscean probably, but it could be a new person, a new project, okay? And you could have someone or something as an idea here to go forward on. If not, and we're talking about like a partnership, relationship, or whatever it is, a friend, you've got a new thing going on for a lot of you. Like you might even be studying, like me for instance. You can't see this, but the Machina and the NPC-X. So the Machina is Native Instruments Machina Plus. And it's a lot of flipping samples and stuff. So like learning a new skill, doing a new thing, okay? Doing something with a thing, doing something with your own thing, I don't know. But I'm picking up for a lot of you collective, you're like, I've got a new project, I've got a new thing going on with a person. So you could even be talking to a friend about this new thing, or about me, but like about this new thing. I got this new plaything. Have you seen it? Have you seen my new plaything? Anyway, so you could be dealing with the Pisces for a lot of you. Sorry about that, that's the Scorpio reading, finishing editing. So some of you are kind of like, I've been waiting. This came up in that reading as well. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you. So somebody's been waiting for someone, and they're here, they're arrived, they're just kind of like biding their time for this to happen. Because there's a message here that someone's sitting by waiting for a message from the person to see if they can speak. Can we speak? Can we talk? Because it's waiting. It's a bit like a waiting room, really. Right? The waiting room. Unless you're going to the doctors or hospital and you've got to sit in a waiting room. Or I'm making you wait. Like it feels like, well, I'm doing it because I'm making you wait for it. Or I'm making you beg for it. I don't know. Or someone's just begging for it. Or the name Becky or Rebecca. But like, I'm asking for it. I need to ask you for it. I need to ask you first. Anyway, let's see. I need to ask you first if I can do something. Collective. The moon. Somebody's a mother here. Somebody's waiting to find an answer out, obviously, for all you karmic lot still trying to find answers to what you don't know. You don't really find answers to that. This new person could be a mother, because this is a mother. For a lot of you out there, you are mothers. Some mothers do have them, okay, and I am a mother, okay? And some of you, your time is taken up by being a mother, and you're waiting to have time to be able to do the thing that you love the most, or talk with the thing, okay? But it can be, like I said, it might be that I'm a mum, and I have to have time in order to be able to do projects, people, association, I keep hearing like pronunciation, and I need to pronounce it right. Someone's working on something of how to say it. Like, I'm working on what to say to make sure that I say the right thing and that I don't get it wrong. Okay, here. Because it's like, I want to talk or I want to speak, but I just don't want to come across wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. Don't let me down. Collective energy. But this person here could be a mother itself, and they're taking into consideration, which is very sensible when you're mothers, okay, taking it into consideration for a new person that you may have in mind, if they would obviously be a good candidate for a relationship, because you're mothers. I mean, there's fucking a given fact with or without being a mother, but for a lot of energies, if you're mothers, your obviously main concern is your children. But then if you're wanting and needing or talking to or about love, it's kind of progression of something, okay? Because that something is here. It's like a spark of interest. collective energy is what they've got going on, please. 5 of Wands. So some of you are fighting or play fighting or teasing. Okay, but you've got like Sagittarius, Taurus energy here, and 9, Virgo, possible, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But like fighting to let go of the past, 5, 6, 7, 8, could be around Leo, Aquarius. Someone here is like fighting to let go of the past. And it's involving Aquarius, Leo people here. And they might be really struggling to commit to a new person. As I'm saying, because through the readings, some people have been really committed to moving away and moving on with their life with new people. But what I am picking up here is that someone is struggling to move away from their past to go towards a new person. It's either one because they're having second thoughts or second doubts, or it's because they are curious about a new person, but they may not want to let down the energy that was let down, which means that there was a cycle here of 8, and there was a lot of communication that just really wasn't on par. It really wasn't happening. There was a lot of waiting for communication that never really came in. It got very tedious and very boring. I kept sending out messages, but you never really replied, and everything else. And because of that, now I realise that I do have to move on. Now, these people that are moving on, they do, some of them actually have another person where they want, because I will say, however that you really evolve spiritually is by jumping ship, right? Is by forming connections with people and forming connections of soulmates or relationships or whatever it is, and networking yourself in any aspect. But to do that spiritually, to be able to be awakened to your spiritual self, you need to have a spiritual experience with another energy. So the way you do that is by jumping ship, by going through different experiences with different people and seeing what happens, right? Because it's kind of like that, if my experiences so far have been that bad, then I really have no choice but to really move on. Okay, Michael or Jackson. My favourite winter coats, man in my mind, a man in the mirror, that came up through Scorpio energy. But like, you know, I have no choice to move on because the communication is really not working with the past. And because I have 2 choices in life. I can either continue to torment myself with this person and keep arguing about it, or physically drop the argument altogether and go with a new person. Because if you've constantly battered your head up against a fucking brick wall and you've never really got anywhere with anybody, okay, and you've turned into Pink Floyd in the Wall, and it's just not happened, then for a lot of these people here, they're just about giving up the fight, which is good. Because if you can give up the fight, you give up the ego, you drop trying to control Saturn. You stop realising that me trying to control destiny is the hardest thing I can ever do. Because whatever is done, it's done. And if it's done, it's over, okay? And if you continue to control the outcome of things that you don't know, that means that you're trying to control destiny. And you'll fuck yourselves up trying to control destiny. You have to go with the flow, be like a Pisces, right? So, you know, some of you, when it comes down to control issues, the only thing that you're ever left trying to control is the outcome of life that you don't know, trying to control karma, of what you don't know, of what you haven't seen or what you don't know of, okay? So when you try to control that, you're going through control issues because you're not learning to let go. You have to let go of energy to learn. As how you know what that is. Physical pain is the only way that you get a stable self. That's the only way you do it, is by experiencing pain and going through the trauma and understanding what that is like, to be able to drop my ego, to know that when I'm a feminine energy, no matter what is done to me in life, I have to realise that if I say believe in past life connection and being a feminine energy, the only way that I can ever really get to grips with who I am is realising that I spend the energy of karma and give it and pay it back, right? So if you're ever trying to get payback by the past and make someone be sorry for who they did and what they done and everything else, you'll fuck yourselves up karmically there, because you're trying to control the outcome that has already been told to you. If you've never had an answer to it, that is an answer. I've said that so many times to people. if you've always constantly waited for an answer that has never come, okay, that is an answer. It is a no. Okay. Now, like I said, to go through control issues is realizing how to drop your karma of whatever has been happened to you guys in the past, let the past go and try to move on. Because a lot of you really have focus upon a new person. Okay. To evolve spiritually, the only way you ever really do that is by jumping ship to other energies. That's evolution. That's going through, it's not a dirty dobber, it's going through energies of experience of what that is like to connect with another energy. Now, if any of you guys are not really connecting with any other energies, well, I don't know, stop being so frigid. I don't know, but like, I don't know, because some people, they comment and they're like, oh, I would love a spiritual connection with someone, but oh my God, no, I wouldn't do all of that kind of stuff, and I wouldn't do, and they have to be very sensible, and they want marriage and everything else. Y'all got to live a little, right? Because if you're not getting any kind of experience at all and you're not getting any action, that's because you need to put some action into what you want, right? You can't sit back and metaphysically manifest a dream without action, right? You have to jump all over it, right? Chances of lifetimes are something of like, if I want things, I have to have action to back up the things that I want. I have to be a go-getter, right? Trust me, as being a guy, that's one of the most attractive things out, really. People that are go-getters, right? The people that know what they want, when they want it, and then, well, I don't know, it depends on your fucking circumstance, but, you know, because you can have a lot of indecisive energy. Let's see. Confidence shines. That does not mean that you're all never, ever, ever in life going to get let down. It's just that people have to have choices in life of who they want to be with. Okay. Collective energy, 6 of Cups. So, like I said, for some of you, you really are kind of like going into an energy of a connection that is a little bit wary, because some of you do have kids. Now, if you've got children and you haven't let go of the arsehole that's never really supported you and never really been for you there in the first place, then you really need to drop and ditch that loser and kind of move away. Okay. But if you've got a new person in mind, some of the things that are restricting you slightly is because you have children and you have to put those first, and you're kind of thinking more technically and wisely with one's head of like, well, looking for a candidate of someone that's, well, serious about what it is that you both want. But you can't never have that unless there's conversation. There has to be conversation piece, right? And that has to stay alive as well. Because collectively what you do have here obviously is a 3, right? And a 5, which means like real, basically, you're kind of taking choices and taking options of like wanting relationship. If that's what I want, and that is what I want, then I have to also make that known with the person I want. I have to make it known that that's what I want. And if they don't, they don't. Okay, if they don't, they don't. Yeah, so collectively, that's pretty much what we've got so far. Thank you, Collective Energy. I really do appreciate all your support, kind words, comments, t-shirts, donations, whatever it is, you guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Try and get this out to as many people as you can. What I'm also going to do, like I said now, is we're going to continue on with this collective reading and then clarify them and tell you as many possibilities of stories that I can within a given certain amount of time, and see and try to find different aspects of different things that are coming up for some of you. But it's basically just a collective one. If y'all guys want star sign specific, you probably have to join the full access bundle there, because that's where all your star signs go, okay, throughout the month. But y'all know already if you're part of the channel. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Make sure you join Angel Radio as well. The link can be found below. It's free music, okay? All right, guys, thanks very much. I'll see you soon.